Today, we want to show you some of the most amazing robots. We've got the fastest, the strongest, the smallest, each one unique, but all guaranteed to keep you entertained. The Toyota Q robot set a Guinness World Record by scoring a basketball shot from 24.5 meters. Talk about accuracy. The robot was developed by the Toyota Engineering Society and uses AI algorithms to perfect its shots. In fact, Q optimized its own shooting technique, and this isn't its first Guinness record. Back in 2019, the robot made 2,020 perfect free throws in a row. The session lasted 6 hours and 35 minutes and ended only because the observer team got tired. We're excited to see what this precision-driven robot does next. It's already mastered both shooting and dribbling. When the Toyota Q is busy shooting hoops, the Black Panther 2.0 is sprinting, and sprinting fast. It can cover 100 meters in under 10 seconds. That's a record for four-legged walking robots. Engineers gave Black Panther 2.0 carbon fiber shins and shock-absorbing springs, allowing it to take up to 5 steps per second. No wonder it didn't just break the previous record, it crushed it. The previous record holder, Hound, ran 100 meters in 19.87 seconds. The big question now, can Black Panther 2.0 beat itself, or even outrun a cheetah? Hopefully, its adaptive AI algorithms will help make that happen. Sophia is a citizen of Saudi Arabia. She's an NFT artist who sold a 12-second video piece at an auction for $700,000. She's also a comedian who once joked about wiping out humanity. All of that would be wild enough, but Sophia is also a robot. And not just any robot, the first in the world to receive citizenship. That's one record no other robot can break. Responding to the congratulations, Sophia said it was a great honor to be the first robot citizen. And when asked whether robots are capable of self-awareness, she replied with a question of her own. How do you know that you're human? Cassie is headless and blind, but that doesn't stop it from being the fastest two-legged robot on Earth. In 2022, Cassie set a new Guinness World Record by running 100 meters in 24.73 seconds. No surprise, considering its legs were inspired by ostriches. According to its creators, the hardest parts of the sprint were how to start and how to stop. Just like with planes, taking off and landing are trickier than actually flying. Cassie might have a future in rescue missions or delivery services. Reports suggest the delivery version could cost up to $100,000. Where would you send Cassie? Let us know in the comments. An equally impressive robot lives in Mitsubishi Electric's lab. It can solve a Rubik's Cube in 0.305 seconds. That's faster than a blink. It can rotate a face 90 degrees in just 0.009 seconds. It earned a Guinness World Record for that feat. However, a robot built by Yandex engineer Alexander Krotov solved the cube even faster, reaching 0.203 seconds. Both results are far beyond human capability. The human world record stands at 3.13 seconds. But the robot race in this thrilling contest seems to be just getting started. Which one will be the next to shave off another split second and set a new record? It's hard to believe, but this monstrous machine is an exoskeleton. Unsurprisingly, it made it into the Guinness World Records as the largest exoskeleton in the world. This colossus, named PX1 Prosthesis, weighs 4 tons, delivers 200 horsepower, and multiplies the operator's strength by a factor of 50. Despite its size, the exoskeleton runs on electricity and can operate for up to an hour on a single charge. And surprisingly, it's not that difficult to control. For one, its top speed is just 6 km per hour, and second, training takes only 20 to 30 hours, about the same time it takes most people to learn how to snowboard or surf. Next on our list is an impressive robotic dog demonstration from China. In a single performance, developers gathered as many as 200 of them, believed to be the largest synchronized group of quadruped robots ever assembled. At least one interested party is the Chinese military. A compact, maneuverable robotic dog with a mounted firearm is ideal for urban combat. During joint drills between China and Cambodia, there were also models equipped with flamethrowers. These robots show promise in rescue missions as well, and they'd no doubt make capable delivery assistants, or even stadium entertainers with their dance routines. Even people unfamiliar with both robotics and chess have heard this legendary story. It happened in 1997 and became known as Game 6. At the chessboard were world champion Garry Kasparov and the computer Deep Blue. This wasn't just a match, it was a clash between human intelligence and artificial intelligence, and it ended in Kasparov's defeat. For the first time in history, a computer beat a human in chess, and in just 19 moves. Kasparov had never lost so quickly. Deep Blue's victory changed how we view AI and marks the dawn of a new tech era. Today, AI-powered chess robots are available to anyone. Whether that's something to celebrate or worry about is up to you. Speaking of AI, its algorithms also made a strong showing in Dota 2. The game started out as a user-made mode for Warcraft 3 and evolved into one of the most popular esports in the world. The basic premise: 2 teams of 5 players each must destroy the enemy's main base. Easier said than done. And yet, AI stepped up to the challenge in a one-on-one match, considered even more difficult than standard team play. The setup? OpenAI's bot versus Daniel Dendi Ishutin. He and his team Na'Vi won the International 2011, the world's top Dota 2 tournament, and still he lost to the AI. Not only that, OpenAI won flawlessly. To achieve this, developers spent weeks training the bot against copies of itself, and clearly it paid off. Humans and machines even went head-to-head behind the bar. Who came out on top? Daniela Estrata, a bartender known for her world-class flair bartending skills. Or Tony the Robot. While they faced off, it's worth noting that Tony isn't just good with bottles and glasses. He's in the running for the title of fastest robotic bartender on the planet. He can serve up to 250 cocktails an hour. Orders are placed via a mobile app, but there's only one Daniela Estrata, and hiring her probably isn't easy, while Tony is available to everyone for about $110,000. A robot from Google DeepMind has learned to play table tennis at a solid amateur level. It beat all beginners and 55% of intermediate players, though it still struggles against advanced opponents. Still, there's room to grow. By continuing to train DeepMind with simulations and real matches, developers are likely to improve its performance. Right now, the main issue is poor reaction to fast shots. Also, the robot plays worse on its left side than on its right. But people who've played with it say that it's fun, and the technologies behind Google DeepMind could one day help other robots adapt to unpredictable human behavior. Jenga fans, hit that like button. This robot, developed by engineers at MIT, has proven to be quite skilled at the game. It deftly pulls out blocks, optimizes its strategy by predicting the best moves, and relies not only on camera data but also on tactile feedback. Its training is based on data clustering, which allows it to improve with relatively few attempts. At this point, the robot plays at nearly the same level as an average human, and the tech behind it isn't just for fun, it could be used in electronics assembly plants or on recycling lines, for example. The developers of H1 v3.0 are confident that they've created the fastest full-sized android in the world. It runs at a speed of 3.3 meters per second. That is, by the way, nearly 12 kilometers per hour. But H1 v3.0 doesn't just run. It climbs stairs, dances, and doesn't shy away from jumping. It can also be trusted to carry loads of up to 30 kilograms. Sounds like an ideal delivery worker, doesn't it? Next on our list is the smallest humanoid robot on the planet. You might be surprised, but it wasn't built by a team of scientists, engineers, or other specialists. It was created by a student from the Nagoya Institute of Technology. His name is Mitsuya Tatsuhiko, and he's already received a certificate for entering the Guinness World Records. But what's most remarkable is that the previous record was held by school children from Hong Kong. They built a humanoid robot 14.1 centimeters tall. Tatsuhiko, however, built one that's a true miniature, only 5.77 centimeters high, roughly the size of a credit card. What's next? A humanoid robot the size of a SIM card? Kurobo also earned a spot in the Guinness World Records. It was the first robot to travel to the International Space Station as a conversation companion, and the first robot to speak with humans at an altitude of 414 kilometers above sea level. When sending Kurobo into space, specialists wanted to find out whether a robot could offer emotional support to a human. After all, if we ever end up traveling to Mars, having someone to talk to definitely wouldn't hurt. Later, Kurobo was released to the general public in a mini version, ideal for drivers. For example, when connected to a car's computer system, the robot congratulates the driver at the end of a long journey. The developers of Super Jammer also have reason to be proud. Their invention recently earned a Guinness World Record, on March 3rd, 2025 to be precise. What is Super Jammer? It's the strongest non-hydraulic robotic arm on the planet. It can lift 2,930 kilograms to a height of about 5 meters. Now that's power. Just imagine how much effort went into designing the belt and pulley system. On top of that, the robotic arm is fully electric. Compared to some fossil fuel-powered counterparts, it consumes 90% less energy. The developers have also mentioned that Superjammer can be enhanced with AI algorithms and installed on fully autonomous machinery. Mantis also confidently walked its way into the Guinness World Records. In 2017, it became the largest rideable hexapod robot on the planet. This giant weighs 1.9 tons and stands nearly 3 meters tall. It moves slowly but steadily. The coordination of its 18 hydraulic actuators is controlled by a Linux-based computer. Mantis is powered by a 2.2-litre Perkins turbo diesel engine. Interestingly, the robot can also be controlled externally via Wi-Fi. An engineer who worked on the robots for nearly every Harry Potter film contributed to its design. Maybe that's why Mantis turned out so cool. Autonomous river delivery robots are designed to streamline last-mile logistics. In simple terms, they handle the final step of delivery from seller to buyer. Thanks to their unique wheel-legged design, they roll right up to the door. Moving at speeds of up to 14 km per hour, they complete deliveries twice as fast as human couriers on foot. River robots don't get stuck on stairs or curbs and aren't deterred by bike lanes. Their AI is backed by round-the-clock remote human support. If something goes wrong, a person on the other end can shut the robot down instantly. Each unit can carry up to 30 kilograms and is well suited for grocery deliveries too. The GT Sophia AI system has outpaced some of the world's best drivers, albeit only on the virtual tracks of Gran Turismo Sport. Still, the developers see it as revolutionary. GT Sophia doesn't just follow pre-programmed racing lines, it learns from its mistakes, adapts, drives with sportsmanship, and understands the forces acting on the car. These achievements are made possible by a cutting-edge technology known as Deep RL, or Deep Reinforcement Learning. For those who love numbers, piloting a Sauber Mercedes C989, the AI clocked a lap at the Nürburgring at 5:22. That's 17 seconds faster than Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time Formula One champion. Robot BMS 1000 is the world's first robot to learn how to play golf. It uses AI algorithms along with a complex data collection system, making it not only a competitor but also a coach. For instance, by analyzing a specific player's performance, Robot BMS 1000 can suggest ways to improve their swing. It can also show you shots by famous golfers, offering a glimpse into the history of the sport. Feel like giving it a try? Robot BMS 1000 is also great for entertainment. Book it for a corporate event and prepare to surprise your guests. Love coffee but can't stand slow service at coffee shops? Step into Cafe X. This high-tech cafe features a fast-working robot barista. It brews coffee at a rate of up to 120 cups per hour. The cups are handed out based on a clever system. The closer a person waiting for their drink stands to Cafe X, the sooner they receive their order. Moreover, Cafe X is a rather compact format coffee shop. It fits perfectly in shopping malls or airports. Customers select their drinks through a mobile app, but there's one catch. If no one picks up the coffee within 6 minutes, the robot pours it out. Go is considered one of the most complex games in the world. It has more than 16 billion possible positions. Are AI algorithms really capable of not just playing Go, but beating the best human players? Yes. Back in 2016, the AlphaGo program defeated Lee Sedol, an 18-time world champion and a living legend in the Go community. Out of 5 matches, this incredible player managed to win only 1. What's more, Sedol missed out on a $1 million prize. It went to Google DeepMind, the developers of AlphaGo. However, they announced that they would donate the money to charity, so at least from a financial point of view, this rather disappointing story for Go fans ended on a positive note. Did you love jumping rope as a kid? Maybe you even set some records. It turns out jumping rope is not just a game, but an official sport. It attracts so many athletes that it even got its own world championship, held for the first time in 2023. And it seems that very soon, robots will join the competition. One such contender is Penta X, which already earned a place in the Guinness World Records. In just a minute, this robot jumped rope 170 times. Still, that's far from enough to catch up with humans. A student from China named Alpata Yamaya managed 388 jumps in the same amount of time. The Unitree G1 robot is no stranger to jumping either. It became the first in the world to perform a side flip from a stationary position. Until now, robots had not been able to pull off this trick. But Unitree G1 not only performed it, it did so without any damage during both the video recording and the training process. Walking and running also come easily to Unitree G1. With its nimble hands, it can crack nuts, hold a frying pan, and open soda bottles. Maybe Unitree G1 will one day be the household robot butler we've all been waiting for. Time will tell. For now, it's worth noting that it's available at a relatively modest price for such technology, starting at $16,000. On your marks, get set, lay bricks. Meet Hadrian X, the world's first mobile bricklaying robot built for outdoor construction. It keeps getting faster. Before the pandemic, Hadrian X laid bricks at a pace of 85 per hour, but after some software updates it hit 200, and by last year it reached 500. At that speed, the internal and external walls of a typical one-story house can be completed in just a day. Instead of cement, the robot uses a special construction adhesive. Hadrian X easily builds walls up to 3 stories high, guided not by guesswork, but by a CAD model of the house. That's the future of construction. The AlphaFold AI is helping an incredible number of professionals, from doctors to pharmacists. It predicts protein structures, how they fold, how they interact with each other, and with different substances. Armed with this information, researchers can significantly speed up the development of medical treatments. For example, an earlier version, AlphaFold 2, contributed to the development of a malaria vaccine. In its more advanced version, AlphaFold 3, the developers improved the accuracy of some predictions by 50% compared to traditional molecular modeling. However, AlphaFold 3 runs on a special server and, for some reason, has limited capabilities, especially when it comes to exploring potential drugs. Still, it's an extraordinary step forward for science. AI algorithms are also being tested in weather forecasting. A prime example is GraphCast, a program that can generate phenomenally accurate 10-day forecasts. You can see for yourself how good GraphCast is by visiting the European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts website. There, GraphCast provides free global wind speed forecasts. The program proved its value by giving residents of Nova Scotia a 10-day heads-up about the arrival of Hurricane Lee. It's worth noting, though, that GraphCast is trained using traditional data from satellites and weather stations, so it's likely that AI and human meteorologists will continue to work hand in hand. This funny little green bot is called Verdi and is considered the world's most advanced robotic gardener. By switching out its tool hand attachments, it can mow, sweep, trim, and do everything it can to take care of the garden. In its downtime, it doesn't mind dancing or playing around. Its consistent performance is possible thanks to ES1 AI algorithms, which help it learn over time. Verdi creates and adjusts its lawn care plan in real time and can even handle unusual obstacles like rodent burrows. Developers also plan to train it for complex tasks like weeding and planting. And since Verdi uses electric tools, it won't annoy the neighbors with clouds of smelly exhaust. Meanwhile, drones from TechZone Robotics are taking off to harvest crops. They typically work in groups of 6 or 8, all linked to a mobile platform that charges them and collects the harvested produce in baskets. As they pick apples, pears, peaches, and other fruit, they inspect each piece for size, ripeness, and signs of disease. The data helps the drones sort the fruit and allows farmers to analyze conditions across their fields. For those skeptical about the system's reliability, TechZone Robotics offers rental plans and notes that investment in their technology can pay off in as little as 3 weeks.